Hello again, and we are away facing the Crazy Bombers, a team that we faced earlier, and if you recall, we lost to 16 to 23. We're the away team, and we're playing at Parks Department Field number 3. So let's get started right away. And this time we'll be doing the kickoff since we were the home team earlier against the Bombers. And so, of course, we'll do the onside kick so that they don't just return it all the way back for a touchdown. And almost got a touchdown on that, but luckily we got on top of those things. Let's be safe with quarter drop and blitz, cause, well, and we sack him. Mr. Paco Kaufman back there, but they're still 2nd and 20, I guess, so too quick to make an assumption. Again, they do the same play, this time for more yardage, but they're now at 3rd down. So let's see if they can convert it, but we'll try to stop them. Uh-oh, looks like they have 2 receivers up there. Block them here. And nice tipped pass thanks to the antics of Ronnie Dobbs. And they're at the 28-yard line. I think they're going to kick it. Oh, no, they're punting it. So I'll get Amir, who's our best person on this field, to do the work. And get to the first down marker. Oh, not quite. But whatever. And now let's try a run play, because we haven't been running a lot. If you recall last episode, we were just passing all over. So let's start running with Kimmy. Now it's a sunny day, and she gets a good amount of yardage. But now let's try a good safe pass with pass 1, and let's see who's open. And nice, Kimmy Ekman and Ronnie is open, and he catches it even though it looked like it almost hit the ground because of the game graphics of 1999. So since we're in a rhythm right now, let's continue passing and use lunch pail since I use play that I use often. And pass it down to Kimmy, who will get some little bit snippets of yardage. And let's do another safe play. No, let's try pass 2. Because in the formation they're in, Chris would be pretty ineffective. And let's toss it in the safe area of the field. And Ronnie down into their territory of the 50-yard line. Good thing we're getting into a good position now, and we're not starting off on the wrong foot like we did in our shutout against the Bombers. Well, in the first half at least. And so Kimmy gets the first down for us, and we are marching downfield. Let's try running again with the most effective run play, in my opinion, that the game provides you with. Nice break tackle. And Angela is actually a pretty okay defensive player, so she's good for blocking, pass blocking. But since she's usually not in a pass blocking position, she can't catch since she's a wide receiver too. And let's go to a safe position and get us almost a touchdown, except this time we're in their 10-yard line and we're starting off great. Let's do another safe pass so that they don't just intercept it that deep in. That'd be bad. And we got some open guys. At least it tipped the ball that way around. Always hate when that happens. But let's. Oh, what was that? What was that? That was unintentional. But whatever that was, I did not like it because our red zone offense isn't doing so great. Sorry for that. And we'll toss it into the corner of the end zone, and Ronnie gets a touchdown, and we are up 7-0. 7-0. We take the lead, which is pretty reverse from how the Bombers were just steamrolling over us in the first half of the first game, in the first episode. All first stuff. And let's try the onside kickoff again, and depending on how they line up, I'll just kick it hard, strong, medium, or very weak. And I'll just do a stronger kick. Okay, and that'll work out, and Jorge, one of them can tackle him. Even though they both suck at defense, Mr. Crappin, nice. I sent Amir back there to block the wide receiver and sack him, if that ever happened. So, tackle, I mean. with short yardage. And let's use pass interference again. Running again. And the same thing happened on that play. They're still at 3rd and 19. They're doing this again. Except this time they're going the other way around. And I don't like the looks of this. No! Mr. Jorge is too slow of a defensive player to catch up to Pete, one of the fastest offensive players, if not faster than even the great Pablo Sanchez, which is the best player in this game. But anyways, we stopped them from getting a 2-point conversion, and we still hold the lead 8-6. And we have 22 seconds left in the first half. They kick it off, and Mr. Crap can't hold the ball, so Amir will take it. Amir will bring it out to the sidelines at about the 40-yard line. We have Hocus Pocus, which I'll save for the end of this half. And so we've got ourselves in a pretty good position since we are the away team. So, yep, that's how it works. And so, Kenny gets some yards. Now we're closer to first down marker. Now I feel that Hocus Pocus is a safe opportunity since they won't be lined out back here. They line up more further in. And Ronnie is wide open. And he gets into their 50-yard territory. And 25 yards to go and 6 seconds. Let's try trolling. Trolling was so effective in that last episode since of how they're lining up. But let's see what happens here. Boing. And we won't get a touchdown, but at least we'll be getting the lead at the half. 8-6. And let's start the second half, and we'll be getting the ball back, which is obviously a good thing since we have the lead anyways. So they'll be trying to kick a really weak kick, since that's what all computer teams do when they're behind, and they're kicking it off to start the second half. Let's try lunch pail again. And we will toss it to Kimmy once that guy is out there and trying to sack me, so that there's some clearance in this area. Let's do outside handoff. We can flip it around, do that one. And that way, everything will be alright. Some yardage on that play. And let's try lunch pail again. Since I feel that if you try a safe pass, then you won't get as much yardage. 11 yards, quite a lot. And toss it down to an open Kenny Ekman, who catches the ball. And now we're moving downfield. We're almost at their 10-yard line, if not in their 10-yard line, on the 9-yard line. Let's do a safe pass since we're close to them. And go to an open Ronnie Dobbs. And that way, we get closer and we're more comfortable with what we're doing. Sorry for that. And now we can just throw it off to them. And Kenny with the touchdown. And so now we are up 14-6. And now we'll just use the sonic boom that we have in our depository of power plays. And run this in for a 2-point conversion. When you're playing a suckers team, point after touchdown is no bueno. So, again, with the onside kick idea, to try to prevent them from getting a kickoff touchdown. So they have to bring it out toward the side over here, so that our players have an opportunity to make the tackle. And Mr. Crap makes the tackle, despite his very poor tackling capabilities. Strange play. Not that strange to me. But they get that anyways, and I guess it's pretty strange to me, because they got a touchdown on a long pass that Ronnie could not defend, unfortunately. But at least they didn't get their 2-point conversion last time, so let's try blocking it again this time. They're gonna be blitzing. And they just drop it back there, because I blocked their other receiver option, so. And I blitzed them too, so they really had nothing to do. That was loose change, by the way, the play they were running. And so, pretty confident with what we're doing right now. Just have to move the chains and keep possession of the ball. That's the main point. Not make any don't force any turnover. Don't make any turnovers. And Kimmy Ekman down the field into the red zone. That is. And let's try outside handoff again. Get some more yardage. Angela there helping with the block. And now we're further in. Let's do another safe pass. And once we get the touchdown, we'll be more comfortable with our score. Do it up there. And that's a touchdown. Another one for Kimmy Eckman on the day. With just 51 seconds in the fourth quarter, we are up 22-12. A pretty drastic change from earlier, in our earlier game this season against the Bombers. At this point, I believe the score was about 7-23, if I'm correct. This time, we are up 24-12, double their score. So, pretty good improvement on this Suckers team for this year. And good thing Amir's there, or else he would have just burst in for a touchdown. So let's see what we can do to prevent a touchdown here. Let me just do this. So that he, instead of throwing it, just, you know, takes the sack. Uh-oh. This one I have to do the whole pass interference. Jimbo, Nimbo. But, Paco got me on that one. Didn't think it was going to be a run. But he ran and our players are still too slow. So let's block them for another. And they're not really concerned about two-point conversions anymore. So, and they missed a point after anyway. So far, they've gotten no scores after touchdown, 2-point conversions, or point after touchdowns. So now they're down 24-18, which is pretty good for us, at least. They are, what was it? Never mind. So, since we're deep in our own territory, let's just play this safe. Let's do a lunch pail. And throw it short. That way, we don't have to really worry about getting interceptions, that kind of stuff. Kind of dealio. At least, I know I have that two hocus pocus in there. Might utilize them really soon. There we go. Almost safetied, but I got the ball fast enough, and I don't think I have to worry about much. Oops. Get back to the play. And let's see if we can get a hocus pocus and snag a touchdown right before the end of the game. Nope. Ronnie Dobbs can't do that one, but I have another hocus pocus in hand. Let's hope he makes this catch. No one crossing your fingers. Toss it up. He catches it. And now we're inside their 40, so let's use our trolling Hail Mary play. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. That's why it's called trolling. And it's a Hail Mary too, so, you know. 3 receivers. Kimmy Eckman. 1 second left on the clock. It's all excitement. Leapfrog, 10 yards. Leapfrog is a 12-yard play, so that means it's a surefire touchdown unless we get stuck back there, which happens sometimes, but this time not so. And we get a touchdown right before the end of the game. And we still have to do a point after, but I don't care. Let's just do super punt and knock it out. Let's just see what happens. And we do the super punt, and pew! It just knocks out there. And nothing to worry about. At the end of the game, the score, 30-18. You heard it here. 320 total yards to their 159 total yards. We had more pass yards. We had half the rush yards. Better third down conversion percentage. And look at this. 0 turnovers for the Suckers team. Vast improvement that will help us for the rest of the season. That is all for episode 4 of Backyard Football Hardcore. See you next time.